I'll give you guys something to think about. Uh, I'm sure all of you know over the past few years, so many people, you hear so many people saying, what did the previous governments do over the past 60, 65, 70 years? Okay. And then everyone joins in like a herd mentality. Now, let me make it clear I am not here to talk against or for any particular political party. I'm just here to make a simple point and that makes you think a little bit. So when the British came to India, we were like one of the richest, if not the richest country in the world. And when the British left India, they had plundered India so badly that when they left, I'll give you all a few statistics. Okay, the literacy rate was just 15% in India, 1947. That means out of every 100 people, 85 people were illiterate. Could you imagine that situation now? It's just too much to think of. Then, talking about the poverty line, 90% of the Indian population was below the poverty line. That means 90 out of every 100 people were below the poverty line, living in absolute poverty. And another point which is really unbelievable is the life expectancy in India in 1947 was 27. That means on an average an Indian lived only to 27 years old. That's because of bad healthcare, no food, poverty, whatever, many reasons. But that was the life expectancy, 27. Could you imagine just living to 27 years? So when they left India, so much of poverty, hardly any literacy, life expectancy was like terrible. And then when you see where India reached by the turn of the century, when we came into and we entered the 21st century, and you see the difference. So my point is just don't, because everyone says that what was done over so many years. You see what we were left with, and what the government at that time had to grapple with, and where we've reached. So think again before you just join the herd and say what did the previous governments do over the past half century or 60 years. Okay, it's not like we've just jumped from there to where we are now. It's gradual and there's always been progress. So just a point for you guys to think about. And so you also can have your perspective on it and think who did what. I'll see you again with some more interesting stuff soon. Ciao.